Alrighty, welcome back. This is Aussie Gamer 17 and this is my real walkthrough for Red Dead Redemption 2. Stuffed up the start a little bit, so we're just reloading a save, and here we are back at camp, or Shady Bell. From the last mission, I need to get my hat and stuff back, so we'll go and look for B2 and get our gear from our horse. That's the first step. But yeah, welcome back everyone. If you don't already know, my real walkthrough means I've practiced everything before uploading videos. We just got 3 gold medals on the last episode, working our way to getting all of the single player achievements as well, and all the collectibles and all that sort of stuff. Now, the next step for this walkthrough, if we complete this mission with Dutch, it'll complete chapter 4, and spoilers, but we would actually move away to a different part of the map for a little while and wouldn't be able to do any of this for a bit, any of the side stuff for a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to go off on a little adventure, uncover more of the map up north, do a few side missions and things like that, before we continue with that mission and finish chapter 4 in a future episode. But a few other good little bits and pieces and collectibles and things like that to look forward to in this run. First, we're going to have something to eat, just to make sure we fill up Arthur's cause here. Alright, and we don't really need to go into camp, so let's just get on B2 and get on with things. Now, we've actually marked the next Jim Boy Calloway thing on the map, but that's not actually where we're heading. I was just putting that there for a quick little reference point. Now, my weapons, again, the last couple of missions have really used or damaged my weapons or deteriorated them, so we're going to just give a couple of weapons a clean. Just bear with me a sec. But yeah, so instead of going up all the way to Jim Boy Calloway to start with, we've got a few things to pick up along the way. First thing we want to do is actually head to the post office in Rhodes. I'm going to pay our bounty. We don't really need to, but just in case, don't want any surprises or too many other surprises while I'm recording. So we'll go pay the bounty. We've got some mail to pick up and we've got some mail to deliver. So we'll do that. That'll be the first stop. Hopefully, unless something else comes along. Alright, one more gun. Give it a quick clean. My trusty favourite carbine repeater. Love that gun. Alright, that should do us. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I might put some high velocity rounds in. Yeah. Why not? Alright. Rhodes Post Office. Here we come. This way, I think. Matt tried to tell me to go the other way, but we know better than that.
Oh, it's you.
Hey,
Here, please.
who is it? Ah, okay.
The Vietnam man.
Yep.
Again.
We're gonna shoot his chains off.
Okay, fine. I know it's alright.
Alright, there we go.
Yes.
The charm.
He's gonna give us some information about
I thought
a
that
home robbery.
this time. Listen, buddy, I ain't got a red cent for you, and I feel terrible. But I did overhear something of interest. You know Ansburg? Well, some la-di-da rich folks bought up a little cabin up north of there. Very remote. You get me?
What?
Okay.
Time for all that? Huh?
That's up to you, friend.
Now that's called Rocky 7 if you ever want to check that in the in your tasks menu. But you can't actually open that house until chapter 6. And I think you have to have at least completed one mission in chapter 6. I'm yet to test that out properly. But we can't do that. I do know where that homestead robbery is, and we'll get to that eventually. At some point in the walkthrough, no doubt. So, off we go again towards Rhodes Post Office. Yeah, so big, massive sort of trip we're undertaking here. We won't be back to camp for that mission for a little while. Got quite a few side missions to take care of. Like I said, a few collectibles. We've got a side mission that gets us an achievement later on, whether it's this video or at some point during this run before we head back to camp, we'll be grabbing that. Might be a couple of legendary animals that we might grab. Could be anything, but here we are, Rhodes Post Office. Let's head inside. Come on, Arthur, get a move on. Sometimes you can't make him walk any faster. It's crazy. Or if I did, I might smash into something anyway. Alright, so we're going to pay our bounty, as I said.
Oh my, you.
Yeah, I know.
Perth?
I know. Sort that out. And now we can receive some mail. And this is actually going to update our wildlife art exhibition. I'll have a look at that in a sec. But first I want to send mail, which is just another dinosaur bone location that we can send off. And that makes 15, I think. Alright. Now over here on the wall there's actually a bounty poster. I'll have a quick look, but we're not going to pick it up. We don't want to do any more bounties until chapter 6, which is when we can earn extra honor for them, and we'll pick up the achievement for the extra honor pretty quick. Now let's look at this extra hunting requests, I think they're called. We need to get a perfect cardinal, a perfect rat, and what was the other? Perfect wood chipper or woodpecker or whatever they're called. But yeah, we are going to be saving those for later in the walkthrough. Most likely, most of them we're going to get after the main story is complete, because some of them you can't even get until after that anyway. And what I just marked up on the map is a spot for our next collectible, which is going to be a dream catcher. So we're going to head for that. If you're following along, mark the same spot. It should be... I reckon I've got these spots down pat a little bit. Alright, just making sure I have the right equipment out, just in case. Something ready to go anyway. Oh, and speak of the devil, what is that? Hang on. Trusty repeater.
Easy there, boy.
Oh, we've got some Lemoyne Raiders. Alright, let's take them out. Boom. Where are you? Whoa. Yeah. Out of Deadeye. Hang on. No fair. Let's have some chewing tobacco. No. Alright, snake oil. Hurry up. Let's shoot a man while he's trying to have a drink. One more, I think. Boom. Take that. No, I'm not going to shoot his horse. Do I want to loot him? No, look, we're going to get on with things. But I do need to fill up my cores again. Let's have something to eat. Plain game meat will do. Easy. Yeah, we're full enough for now. Alright. Let's go find this dream catcher. And I'm getting my varmint rifle out. I wanted to have a quick look at these rabbits, but also just in case we come across some of that stuff we need the perfect... I'm not even sure if the varmint rifle's the right gun, but it doesn't matter. We're not likely to be doing much hunting at this stage. Not much further now. Alright.
Hold up.
Why not? I did just say we wouldn't do any hunting. I can't help myself sometimes. How'd the kill go? Looks like we made a little bit of a mess. But we'll get some more meat and some feathers.
Okay, boy.
And we can move on.
Yep.
Alright, this time I'll go for the dream catcher, I
There,
promise.
boy.
No, I'm not going to shoot him. Wouldn't want to break my promise already. We'll have almost all, if not all, of the dream catchers by the end of this run as well. So there's the first one on the run. And you can inspect those while you're still on horseback as well. So 6 more to go. I'll just show you, there it is on the map. And now what we're actually going to do is we want to head to a town called Van Horn. It's somewhere around there. We can't actually see it yet. But I'm just going to put a marker in the rough sort of area. And in Van Horn, we're going to do a couple of things, starting with some fishing for a legendary fish. Hopefully going to get an achievement for catching a fish over 16 pound.
Get away from me now!
Oh, oh, what do we got? What do we got? Let's get a gun ready. I heard wolves, I think. Yep. Now, usually if there's wolves attacking, they are actually going to be perfect pelts. So try and get a headshot. There we go. I reckon I did alright there.
Easy, boy.
Alright, I saved you, buddy. What do you got for me? It's not letting me talk to him yet. Thank you. Maybe if I hop off, it'll let me. Still no. Yeah, there we go.
Good luck with it.
Okay, we're not getting anything. Really? I just saved your life, dude. Alright, let's
Just hold on there, boy.
let's get these pelts. Hopefully they're perfect pelts. I think we still need some perfect wolf pelts for some camp upgrades. So there's one. Let's go see what the other one is. Grey wolf. I'm not going to take the carcasses. Alright, it's not telling me how many stars or anything. Let's do the dirty business and find out. Alright, so 2 perfect pelts. Awesome. Alright,
Okay, boy.
now let's go looking for this town.
Yep.
Yeah, going to go to a couple of areas that we have not been to at all for the whole game yet, so I guess that's a little bit exciting. Just going to check. Oh, I think it. Yeah, we should be alright. We'll just keep heading this way. Just wanted more of the map to be uncovered.
Good boy. Boy. There, boy. Yeah.
Yeah, still going the right way, I reckon. Yeah, it'll do. Oh, a bear! Don't worry, run away, run away. It's not a grizzly. So that's not one of the ones that'll attack you to work towards an achievement, for those that know that one. Still need to do a few more of those to get that achievement. Not part of this run, but something that is we might find a couple or one or two more cougars up north. We've got to remember if we see them to shoot them with a bow. Not yet. We don't need to be ready for that yet, though. We're not quite far enough north yet. Should be coming around this corner. Should be Van Horn. And look out for this. Look out for a lighthouse. When you see the lighthouse, there it is. That's the point that we need to use for fishing for a legendary fish. And like I said before, hopefully grab this achievement as well. If you get the legendary fish, you'll get the achievement. I may have cheated by doing it in a practice run, so I'll probably just cut that in a little bit here. But the idea is that we will go to the other side of the lighthouse on the rocks and fish from there. There's probably an easier way to do it, but I've just found that this works every time in terms of getting the legendary. I'll just show you on the map first, but then I'll probably cut it in. That's where we need to go for the legendary. Okay, so we're just heading around the lighthouse. Even if you have to go through the water, don't worry. We can get the fish back. You will have to pick a spot where you can stand, though, on this other side somewhere. Go around a bit further. And you'll be able to see the legendary fish swimming around. At least I think it's the main one that you can see. So equip the fishing rod. Cast out in front of us here somewhere. Not sure if you can see that, but I'm pretty sure the legendary fish is just out there a little bit. Now, of course, I did this on my practice run, so I'm just dubbing in the commentary for this bit, and you'll see that I get the legendary fish on the line in just a second. At least I think it's a legendary fish, and I spent a long time trying to reel this beauty in, and I get pretty close, and then my line snaps. But you just send the line straight back out in the same area. You should be able to get the fish right back on and then reel it in even easier. So bear with me here while I struggle with it. Only to lose it after the fish puts up quite a good fight. But it's all going to be worth it in the end, trust me. So the idea here is to not reel the line when the fish is splashing about like that. And I thought I was doing it okay, but yeah, you'll see. There it is, fighting again.
That's it. Come on.
Jeez, it's really a long fight. I don't remember it being this long. Alright, keep going, keep going. I think my hands were getting tired at this point. Come on. I think it's about to snap. Oh! See, I kept wheeling it.
You're almost
Kept
done.
reeling even though it was fighting pretty hard then. So it probably weakened the line a fair bit. I was definitely getting sick of it by now. Where's it gone? And there it goes. There's the line snapping. Try and keep an eye on the fish when that happens, if you can. And cast it back in somewhere in the same spot. Not as far as what I did there, but we should be able to reel it in and attract it. And what I'll do when I get it sort of close is quickly press right trigger, just tap it. It attracts the fish again. And then obviously you got to press right trigger to catch the fish. What is it? Get it to latch on. Don't know what that noise is in the background every now and then. It's in the game. It's not coming from here. There we go. I'm just sort of trying to attract it again. There it is. You can see it. There we go. And we got it hooked. That's the word I was looking for. Hook the fish. Alright. And maybe the fish is already tired from the big fight we just had, but I get it in much, much easier here. There we are. Make sure you keep it. Don't throw it back in, obviously. Should pop the achievement too. There it is. It was this big. Caught a fish weighing at least 16 pounds. It's quite a bit more than 16 pounds, actually. All right, now you've got to work out how to get back to your horse. And I've found if you just keep as close as possible to the rocks around this side, you can get back to the horse. This was I was doing this for practice to see if I could actually get it back, but I wanted to keep this part in just so that you guys could see the achievement pop and all that. Whether or not that's important is up for debate, but yeah, it all worked out anyway. There's a bloody snake going right past the horse. If I was on the horse, he'd freak out, but no, he's fine now. Alright. There's just another one that I caught earlier, just replacing that on the back, so don't worry about that.
Let's go, boy.
That was a part of an earlier practice. It wasn't a legendary. Okay, that's it. I'll cut back to my original commentary and we'll be back on track getting things done as we head into Van Horn. And now we'll head in to Van Horn for the first time. We've got our legendary fish on board. And we've got a stranger to meet in here. In the saloon. So just head up to where these horses are hitched. We're going to hitch our horse as well. Get out of the way, puppy. You got to be careful not to run into it. You can get done for animal cruelty, if you didn't already know. Alright, let's head into the saloon.
Police! No. Bertram, say no.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. Friends for life, we said. And now the two of you have betrayed me at once. Do you know what betrayal means?
Alright, you can chat to them.
No.
I think it'll let me.
It means hurting Miss Marjorie.
Here we go.
Okay.
Imagine saving people, taking them to your breast, and metaphorically I mean, like a mother, caring and raising them, and then they go and stab you in the back. Have you ever betrayed a close friend? I hope not.
Well,
Treachery! And these are sad, low, unlovable people, and I made them stars. wives, dreamers, entertainers, and...
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, now family's not enough. No, he's gone off alone. My little tiny magician has gone and stabbed his mama in the back. Oh, fuckity. No, Bertram! Woof, woof! Bertram, put the nice man down. Do something, you'll eat him.
Easy.
Get your fists ready.
Easy there. Sorry.
Bertram!
Easy, big guy.
Arms up.
Mean man.
He's actually better than he looks. Yep, there we go. My hat's gone. Now you're going to pay.
Nice. Let's be friends, okay? Bertram got a whoopsie.
Yeah, well, that's what you get. There we go.
Come here, Bertram. Oh, yes, Mark.
Strange is the word, not stranger.
Here again.
Mama, you should keep that thing in a cage. You should think about who you're serving. Give me a beer, will you?
Don't worry.
Yeah, give me a beer.
We broke. Come here, Bertram. Oh, no one looks after you like Mama does. No one cares for you like I do. Especially not that Magnifico.
But he's my friend.
Yes, well, if he were your friend, he'd be here, wouldn't he? He wouldn't have abandoned us. Oh, you wouldn't have gotten that whoopsie, would you?
Whoopsie heart.
I know. Mama's gonna make it all better. But first, you gotta tell me where that little worm ran off to,
Bertram promised.
Yes, well,
Magnifico.
made a promise too, huh? He made more than a promise. He made a contract and he broke it. So you just tell me exactly where he is, and then we will all be even. That's my boy.
He's camping in the woods.
Why didn't you tell me in the first place? You must apologize to these men.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You gave me a whoopsie. Hey, you just...
I'm not hugging you.
Sherry now, you hear? Bertram likes Sherry.
Oh, don't you get him started. Thank you for all of your help, Mr. Stranger. If you see that slippery little fella sleeping rough out there, would you just make a little racket and then we'll come along and we'll find you?
I could try.
Oh, his name is Magnifico. You'll know him when you see him. Come along, Bertram.
Okie dokie. Alright, there we go. Let's get our hat. And now we want to go, if we go, let me see, if you press left on the D-pad, go across to challenges, gambling challenges, 0 of 1 blackjack dealer beaten in Van Horn. Let's go have a game of blackjack. Shouldn't take us anywhere near as long as the poker challenges did. Alright, let's take a seat.
Welcome to the table.
Come on. Deal me in. I ain't got all day.
Time to put your bets in.
20 cents, why not?
All right, bets is closed. Let's go.
So basically we only have to play until we win a hand against the dealer.
High number
11.
15.
That's not bad.
It's 11.
Hit.
Yep, card.
21.
Yeah, there we go.
Number's 14. 17.
That's right. And there we go. Challenge 1, first try.
How about that?
Beautiful. Alright, exit.
Thank you.
Till next time.
That's all we needed.
Get your bets in.
We have to do the same thing in Rhodes. I think it's, was it Rhodes? I think it was, yeah.
Thank you kindly, man.
Even, friend.
Alright, now we can head back to the post office. We've got to post our legendary fish.
Come on.
What time is it now? 8:17 PM. Okay, good. Just going to head over here first. Alright. out of my way. Here we go.
Hey there. Welcome.
Alright, send mail.
What's going out then?
We're going to send this legendary muskie that we just caught. Perfect. Only 2 of 13 done. Let's receive some mail as well. A skull statue arrived. That's for collecting 15 dinosaur bones. Alright guys. Look, I'm going to call it a video here. Hope you're all enjoying it. If you are, remember to give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for the next episode where we are going to tackle some more side quests, a few bits and pieces before we finish Chapter 4. Until then, I'll catch you all next time.